This is where we are, and this is our closest star other than the Sun. Now you may want to hold on to something, because we're about to get to a whole other level. Citizens of the Earth, may I welcome you to the nearest star next to us, Proxima Centauri. It would take, with our current technology, 80,000 years to get there. Look at the dot rotating it. Looks like a planet, right? Well, yes, but actually no. This is an exoplanet. An exoplanet is an object of a more or less spherical shape that revolves around a star other than the Sun. It has a mass of less than 13 times that of Jupiter. The question is how? How can we know how it looks? Actually, we don't, but here is why we can assume it. First is velocimetry. It uses a light spectrum, which is a purple to red scale. When a telescope looks towards a system, it will focus on a planet and the colors of the spectrum will oscillate. This will create a graph with amplitudes like these, and the measurement of these amplitudes corresponds to the mass of a planet. Next is transit method. Simply, when a planet faces us and it passes in front of its star, we calculate its radius. Why? Because it will be a point where the light is weaker. Last is direct imagery. It consists in taking a photo of a planetary system and then masking the light emitted by the star. This technique makes it possible to know the temperature of a planet and its distance from its source of light. Those three methods give us a whole new perspective on exoplanets. If we can know their radius, we can calculate the volume, since an exoplanet is a sphere. With the volume, we can calculate its density, density being the amount of mass for a certain volume. But why is it so great? Well, it is because we can calculate the gravity on these planets thanks to the mass and radius, and of course, g, which is the gravitational constant. The measure of their density allows us to know if they are rocky or gaseous planets, a rocky planet being much more dense. The temperature and its distance from its star permit us to know if water can be there in its liquid form. Last question now remaining is, why are we trying to know if these exoplanets are habitable if we can't go there? Well, the answer is simple: human curiosity.